problems than living 20 minutes from Disney.
Yeah, you can. It's just I spend all of my money there. Like
so it is a problem.
The mouse. Yeah, it's just the mouse takes all my money. I can't help it. It's okay.
But it's okay because you freely give your money to the mouse.
I do, and my girlfriend's a big Disney fan too, so that doesn't help. But we'll see something cool to buy, and she'll be like, "It's really cool. You should get it."
She's just feeding the addiction.
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. Or like the food there is so good.
Yeah.
So I always get food there.
I like it.
But, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. It's Ed, and I am on with Valerie, Rose Lohman.
Hi guys.
And she plays Jess in Wolfenstein Youngblood. This isn't her username. She's using a friend's, so don't like flood this poor girl with friend requests saying, "Oh, now I know Valerie's." This isn't her name, so we've done our homework here, and
yes.
we're gonna play some Wolfenstein today.
Yes, we are.
How confident do you feel right now on a level of 1 to 10?
Like a 4.
Great.
Like 4.
Now, I've never played this online with anyone, so this will be a new experience for me because I have no idea how this works, if it's the same. So yeah, we're gonna.
Have you played without the AI though? Have you played with a person?
No.
Yet?
No.
Okay. I do know that it's easier when you have a person to get the health stuff back up.
Okay, because
you're not waiting on the AI.
I was wondering because I play as your character Jess, and I'm like, Soph, anytime you want to help a brother out here, feel free to lend me some armor.
And does Soph just never come over?
She does eventually, but Soph is on her own schedule for sure.
Okay. For sure, I got you.
Very early on in this game, Valerie, there's a scene where, like, the sisters, you make your first kill, and it's kind of like a huge celebration. Soph throws up all over the place. How much fun was that scene to record?
So that was my audition scene.
Was it really?
So it really was. So when I got the script, I had no idea it was Wolfenstein, and oh my gosh, I'm like distracted by hearing myself. Oh, Cyberpilot, is that a plug for the other game that just came out?
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Have you played that?
I have not. I'm into VR though, so I would love to.
Nice. VR is so much fun, huh?
I know, I love it. I've only done a couple VR things, and it's such new territory.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Yeah, so that was the audition scene, and I had a very different idea of who Jess was. I thought Jess was like kind of bitchy. So like I played her like really angry, and so I've worked through that scene a lot because I worked a lot with like redirecting with the director. And
right.
And just the chemistry was there.
Yeah.
And we make each other laugh a lot, so that's like all very genuine.
That's so cool.
And that was my favorite scene to shoot by far.
Is that right? It was so much fun to watch.
Thank you. I love my favorite part about that is the juice box at the end.
Oh my gosh, so much fun. I found a door here. There we go.
Oh my goodness, Jimmy, how do I? Oh, she's left. How do I shoot again? Do you know what button I press? Because that was the dumbest question.
L2 aims and R2 shoots. So if you want to aim down the sights, you hold down L2. Yeah.
Fabulous. Like I said,
this is going to be amazing.
This is going to be interesting. Okay, this is going to be an interesting.
Now, when I opened that box, did you get anything from that as well?
I did not.
Okay, I'll let you open the next box then.
Okay. I got it now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Kai says, this is amazing. I can't wait to hear her being interrupted by herself in the game.
It's weird, and I was in GameStop the other day because my girlfriend is obsessed with getting everything that's new that just comes out. So I was, oh shoot, 1 second.
Yes.
My PS4 is overheating.
Oh no.
Bad, really bad.
Is it like in a cabinet that's closed?
No, so the air conditioning's not been on in our house for like a week, and our PS4 has a fan on it, like an external fan blowing on it, and it's... Give me 1 second.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
Do that. Oh, Joy is continuing the gift sub they got from Stupidly Epic. What? Oh, Joy, thanks for continuing that. I appreciate it. Will, how are you? Lard, how are you? Braves, what's going on? Logan, hey there. Me and Mistreater resubscribed for 13 months. I don't know what's going on with my anniversary. What? You guys are killing it here. Thanks so much. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, I super stoked to be hanging out with Valerie today. Hopefully her PS4 doesn't overheat too much. I'm not going to walk out there because I heard monsters. And so I'm just going to wait and maybe shoot this. Kill these speakers here. Hope you guys are... Oh, geez, I died in this bit loads, says Kai. Oh, great. Oh, great, great. Okay, it looks like Valerie hopped out of the party chat. Again, if you see her username, remember, this isn't Valerie's actual username. This is, left the game, so she must be having problems. Oh no. So we're just gonna hang here, have fun. Thank you, Kai. Oh no, poor Soph is just getting brutalized. Valerie had to leave the game due to technical issues, as in the PlayStation is cooking toast on her end. Hello? Hello again? Oh, there's something right there. Hey, what's going on, dude? Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this thing so it doesn't scare us. Hopefully we can get Valerie back. I should probably,
I'm going for the super soldier. Whoa, that was so fucking cool,
Oh. Oops. Okay, so what's going on out there? I think I was way too low level for this bit, but I eventually cleared it. PSN was down yesterday, wasn't it? I don't know. This is just, Valerie said that her PlayStation was overheating, and they were having a problem with that. So she's restarting. No worries at all, Valerie. No worries. I'll be here. So now we'll get to see. Again, this is my first time playing, with someone. So we'll get to. Oh, hi guys. We'll get to see how it works as far as like, can they? Now this started me in the middle of my game. I didn't know if it would, how it would work as far as like a new mission or what it would, if it's a separate mission with co-op. This just started me right in the middle of my game. Oucha!
Keep up the good work, so. Thanks, sis.
Oh, hey guys. Trophy earned. Supportive. What are you doing hiding in the corner, sir? Laser off. All right.
Thank you, so. Grenade! Take cover, Jeff.
Oh, jeez. I was not looking. What in the infernal blazes are you meddling kids up to? Kramer, how are you, man? Ouch, my face. Who is throwing grenades at us? That's what I want. I just came out here to get free prizes. Hello? Oh, hi. There you go, sir. What is going on, Kramer? Braves, Josh Stapleton is here. Oh man, I love this game. It looks great. And yeah, if you came here to hang out with Valerie Rose Lohman, she plays Jess, who I'm playing as right now. She's having technical difficulty. She had to restart her PS4 because it was overheating. There's that for you, sir. There you go. So she will hopefully be back soon. And in the meantime, I'm just going to stave off the Nazis while we're doing this. But, oh, hi. Gosh, I was doing something, sir. Valerie is actually going on a trip today with her family. They live 20 minutes from Disney. And she and her family are going there today, so she won't be able to hang out, or she'll be with us for about an hour today. So if you're here for Valerie, she'll be back shortly. We hope. If not, what's going on? How is everyone today? I hope you're doing... Who is shooting? Oh, it's you. Oh, got him! Got him! But yeah, this game is so much fun. I played it on the stream for a bit a few weeks ago. And then hadn't... Oh, hi, monster. Ouch! I'm going to go over here. And then I haven't played since, so I kind of hopped on about 20 minutes before Valerie and I connected, just to kind of refresh myself, and I made it halfway through this mission. So I'm just going to kind of lay low and wait and see if Valerie can join us again. In the meantime, I'm going to scavenge for coins. Coins. I'm spending the morning making marinara sauce, some for tonight and some for the freezer. Here for you, Ed, staying for Valerie. I knew it, Braves! I knew it, B! Oh, you know what? I think I have some coins and upgrades I might be able to do. Can I do that from here? Let's see. Character. Here we are. And I wanted to ask you guys a question. If you're in the stream, Valerie can be with us for about an hour or so today. And after she has to go, after she's hopefully able to come back, do you guys want me to continue with Wolfenstein, or should we begin the game called Control? Just saying. Just saying. Pep signal range is raised to 20 meters and cooldown is released. That costs me 3 gears. Let's do that one. And Control, says Nathan. I have a third option, says Lard. Ooh. What is your third option, Mr. Lard T. Maker? I should check my Twitter and see if everything is fine. Oh, wait. Everything's fine. I'm just seeing if Valerie's able to hop back in. Now, the friend request, she is here again. Let's see. The friend request, I would think, for the party at least, should still be in effect, but just in case, looks like she's back on again. I'm going to go ahead and friend her and then invite her to the game. However we do that. Invite to the game. What's her friend's name? Wait, these are all offline people. There she is. Sniper Elite 4. Oh, Lard, you tease. Didn't think Control came out until Friday. No, it came out today. Alright, now she is... Oh no, we've lost... Where is she? Gluten Freak joined. Hi! I almost did like an Overwatch thing. I cannot hear you, Valerie, if you're chatting.
You're killing it, man.
But I did give you a thumb up.
Thank you, Jess.
Oh, now I can hear you. Welcome back. Oh yeah. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Really? See, I don't mind the heat. It's the humidity here that's been driving us crazy. I'm in Indiana, northern Indiana. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. It says they can't hear you on the stream. So if you hold down the PlayStation button, it'll bring up a quick menu. And then if you go into, which one is it? Go to party screen. And then from there, you can choose party settings and make sure it's allow your voice to be shared is on.
How about, am I good now?
There you go. It says they can hear, but it's very faint.
They can hear me. Okay, I'll talk now. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, I can hear you on my laptop. It seems like you're coming in all right, so.
Okay, great.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we got it. Okay, there we go. What are we doing here? Are we shooting people? What's going on? I think I've lost you. Oh no. Oh no, where's my friend?
I will come find you. Let's see.
Are you in a cave?
I'm trying to see where you are. Where are you?
I am,
Are you outside or underground still?
I'm outside. Are you underground?
I am. It put me back to underground.
Okay, I'm right above you, so I'll jump down and find you.
Okay. We're almost outside. Now we're outside. There you are.
There we go. Hi.
Awesome. Hello again. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do this. Second attempt.
There we go. There's a big monster down this tunnel to the left, so I jumped over this boat to the right and went upstairs because I'm a chicken.
Oh, he's over here? Uh-oh. I see him. Oh, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're doing great, so.
Thank you for the health pet.
You betcha. So
oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you for the armor pep.
You're welcome. Okay. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna be a chicken on this game.
No, it's okay because I'm a chicken too.
Good.
Yeah, which is why I jumped over this. I just ran to the back over here and I hung out.
Okay, let's.
Can you see where I am? If you double jump, you can jump over that car.
Okay. Fabulous.
There you go. Yeah, let's go hide over here.
All right, let's run over here.
Let's run over here where there's no one to fight. Oh, there's a drone behind us.
We can sightsee Paris.
We can. See, that's what we're here really. This is more of an educational stream than anything else.
Yes. You know the weird. Oh, I can't shoot that. It's too far away. This is gonna be. People are gonna watch this and be like, "This girl is useless. She cannot play video games."
Well, they'll be used to it then. You'll fit right in with my usual streaming, so it's totally fine.
Wonderful. That makes me so happy. Because people, when I went and streamed with Shelby like actually plays games.
And Shelby plays Sophia.
Oh yeah, and she's like actually good. And
wow.
I felt so bad that it just I was useless.
See, you'll fit right in here.
Finished the game.
That's crazy. So were you familiar with this franchise when you got the part? Did we lose her again? Oh no, did we lose her again? It's like, these are too tough questions. I'm out of here. I said no personal questions. Oh no, we lost her again. Oh no. This is going really well, you guys. I'm just gonna tell you. Oh, there she goes. I'm just gonna stay here and laser this thing. That's okay, we can't play well. You're at home. Two harsh questions, Ed, I know. Hashtag Team Shambles. This is what it was like when she was on foot in the door. What? I'm not answering that. Get out. That's not true at all. As you can tell, she's very nice. And I've been on the opposite side where it's my end with the technical difficulties. I can't imagine how bad. I felt really, really bad. I feel for Valerie right now because there's nothing worse than something going wrong on your end and you don't know what to do about it. I don't know what this code is. What's your favorite color? We've all been there. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not angry or upset, or I'm glad to be hanging out with you guys as well. Let's not forget that part. You guys are here hanging out in the stream. Come on. I definitely remember a No Work Friday that was taken down because of streaming issues. I remember that one as well. She's so sorry. It just completely shut off again. I don't want to make a shitty stream for you. Do you want to reschedule for another day so I can get this fixed? Yeah, I'm good with that, Valerie, because I know that she has to leave in a little bit. I just so I didn't falsely advertise because she was here. I didn't say for how long. That's totally fine. I know you have to leave in a bit for Disney. So if you wanna reschedule, I'm good to go with that. Definitely up to you. You're the one doing me a favor here. Smiley face. Smiley face. Yeah, you gotta put it in the smiley face, just to let them know. What is the terminal velocity of a laden swallow? African Norse. Ooh, cuss word? I know, right? I mean, I'm just saying. It's what good friends we are. We could cuss around each other. Okay, so if that's the case, you guys, if we do have to end the stream early, I'm going to take down all of my tweets about her being here because I don't want anyone to, I don't want to tease anything that's not actually going to happen. Cussing bottom. I'm here for the ed. Val was a bonus. Do you want to play with 3 AI and I'll hop onto Skype so we can at least chat? 3 AI. I don't know what that means. 3 AI. Huh? I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. Oh, fiddlesticks, says Will. You know what? Why don't we reschedule for another day so people in the stream can hear you as well? No, because it's only overheating when the game is running. It should be fine if I just run the chat. Yeah, why don't we reschedule? We're doing this. 3 artificial intelligence. Yeah, I just didn't know that 3 AI was even possible in this game. That's what threw me off. All right. Why don't we reschedule? I'm totally reading to you guys what I'm typing. You guys can help me or type out a friendly tweet. Why don't we reschedule for another day so people in the stream can hear you as well? No problem at all. Definitely been on the other end of things with technical difficulties, and so don't sweat it. Get it? It's a heat joke. Smiley face. Was it supposed to be like the but autocorrect made the question mark? Takano Rosen with the 25 bits. Thank you so much. So yeah, if this doesn't work out, you know what I'm going to probably do is I will probably hop over to Control. That's lost her from coming back ever. Bit hype. Thank you for that, Takano. I appreciate that, man. I was going to say this is live TV, but it's really not. It's live, but it's not TV. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's fine. Valerie had technical difficulties. Her PS4 keeps shutting down on her.
Oh, no.
So she was here for about 4 minutes. I feel so bad because she feels really bad.
Oh, I bet. That's too bad.
Yes, Takano. Yes. What needs to happen to get that fun new emote? Me and Miss Streeter, Nathan, after you get 50 subs, you get to open another emote slot. And we were super close, and then I think some Twitch subs have run out, and so we've fallen a couple down, so we're about 7 away from getting that lucky number. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I just, I forgot that I even made it, and I was like, oh, wait, there's this thing. Oh, man, we were so close. Let's get it. Grade 2A promo? Huh? Wait, where did my chat go? Oh, she didn't answer to the... Let's do this again later. Neebs, what's going on, man? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take down all of those posts advertising that Valerie's here, because I don't want to falsely advertise. Eeks, sorry about that, everybody. I'm just going to... Oh, wait, she's back! Okay. We'll find out what happens. We'll see what happens. We're just still here chilling, walking around the city. Okay, that sounds good. I'll find another PS4 to play with for the stream. Thank you so much for understanding. And that's a good one. She liked the joke. All right, no worries. No worries. Have a great time at Disney. And... Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. So I was going to ask, do you want me to, can they hear me here on, if I'm like this?
Let's see. Can you guys hear Valerie now? Let's see.
Because I can just, like, chit-chat while you play and comment.
Oh, yes, they can't hear you. Oh, that's
awesome.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Is that fine for you?
Works for me. It's just, it's so frustrating because it's overheating anytime I run the game.
Yeah, and I've definitely been on the other end where it's I know how frustrating that is, just because it's like, oh no, I don't want to. So yeah, no worries at all.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll chit chat with you while you play.
Okay, you can't. I guess if you are on the stream, you can see, but otherwise you can't see what I'm doing, right?
No.
Okay, good.
But I can pull it up on my laptop.
No worries. Yeah,
oh, wait,
yeah.
yes, I can see now.
Oh, look at that. Oh, snap. So, Valerie, the day that this game came out, you said, I can finally say this is me in the game. So they really kept a hush-hush on it up until the last minute.
Oh, yeah. And Shelby and I and Jasmine were just so ready to announce it. I found out... oh, sorry. It's like double playing the audio. 1 second.
Okay.
Can you please stop the audio of the stream so I can just hear him?
Valerie has her alive IT support there with her. It's helping her out.
I do. It's empty. Very nice to have that live-in tech support.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Yeah, so I
booked the job the day I flew to London for the BAFTAs.
Are you serious? For Edith Finch?
Yeah. So
what?
I've known for a really long time, and I've had to keep it under wraps so long. I just signed so many NDAs, and I was in Sweden last May filming it, and we finished filming in Sweden like around May 20th of last year.
Right.
And then I've been working here doing all the like in-game audio.
Yeah.
And then I finished that up this May of 2019, and then the game finally came out in July.
Now, it's not like it was. I was telling Sarah, like, if it was a Marvel game and they were like, hey, we don't want you to say you're in it because we don't want them to know that Spider-Man is in it, I could understand that. But in this, like, we knew it was the two sisters. Why do you think you couldn't even say you were doing the voice?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess it's like a level of, it's some type of secrecy, and they were very excited to announce us, and they wanted to do it in their time, so.
Right.
I guess just they wanted to have it, keep it a big surprise.
Look at that. It was a surprise.
Yeah, and you know, my voice has been in all of the trailers, so I was really surprised that, actually, scratch that. I had 2 people DM me after I could announce it, and they were like, I knew it was you. I could tell from your voice. But only like 2 or 3 people guessed.
Oh, that's hilarious. I guess, I don't know, is it because it's just even the slightest little accent, you just totally sound different? Because after I knew it was you, I recognized it. But until that, it didn't even sound familiar to me. That's just a credit to your acting skills, is what I'm going to say.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, Jess just is a lot, she's just very Texan and very like, gravelly and like earthy, I guess. I mean, she's so different from, because everyone knows me from Edith Finch, so and Edith is way more like how I speak. So I don't know, I guess just that difference. I'm not saying soothing, creepy stories. This time I'm yelling really bad expletives at Nazis. So
how fun was that though, like just to have such a change in gears, to go from Edith Finch to shoot him in the face, Soph, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's honestly was very therapeutic, especially doing the motion capture. there's, I don't know, you like scream at people all day and yell, and then it's like nothing bothers you because you've gotten everything. Just you're good. Like everything's great.
Did they do motion capture? Was it just for the cutscenes, or was it also like for how your character runs and jumps?
I feel like I did some. I feel like I did some jumping, running stuff, but I can't remember. It was mostly the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly the cutscenes.
That's so cool. And you're going to Disney today. Everyone's jealous of you.
I am. It's gonna be really hot, and I'm gonna try not to sunburn. But it's my one day I can go this week. So
this week, that's what I love. This week.
I know.
It's my one day.
I feel like such a bougie person. It's a really bad addiction. I have a problem.
How many times have you gone this year?
Probably 50, 60.
What? Valerie, Rose, Lohman.
I really like. Oh, I'm going tomorrow with my. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I am going more than once this week. My best friend hasn't been in forever, and her pass is finally able to go again. And I promised her we'd go tomorrow night for like a couple rides.
And this is the Disney in Anaheim for those that are wondering which Disney you're going to.
Yes, I love Disney World. If I could, I have the pass that's for Disneyland and Disney World.
What?
That's like the one thing I splurge on.
That's a thing?
Like my. That's a thing. It's called the Disneyland Premier Passport. It's like a gold color. I'm gonna sound like such a like asshole. It's like this gold pass that gets you Disneyland here, and then all 5 parks, counting the water park and Epcot. I mean at Walt Disney World. So I went to Disney World last Christmas with my mom. My mom hasn't been to Disney World in 15 years, since I was like teeny tiny. And so we were like, okay, well my mom can never get time off, so we decided to go to Disney World for 2 weeks. Because why not? My mom has a timeshare that's like really dirt cheap, so we were like, we'll like go and make the plane flight worth it. So it's way cheap. It's like way cheaper to just add on this extra pass to like the regular Disneyland pass than to buy day tickets for 12 days in Orlando. Because that's like $1 bazillion.
Yeah, so, it's crazy how much it is.
I'm gonna make a 10.
Yeah, so I mean, why not just have both? And I would like to go again before that pass expires. So we'll see.
Have you ever performed in a theme park? Were you ever a theme park performer?
I have not. I have a lot of friends who are, but I did play. This is like a little known fact. I did play the Queen and the Princess at Medieval Times for like a year.
Did you really?
I did. I actually quit the day I got back from filming Wolfenstein in Sweden. But yeah, the year prior I was playing Princess Catalina, and then they changed the show, and then I was Queen Doña Maria Isabella in the Medieval Times show. I
love Medieval Times so much.
It's a blast. And people just like love it.
I took a couple of, when I was living in California, I took some cousins, and they were your stereotypical I'm too cool for the stereotypical guys. I'm too cool for this. I'm just gonna kind of cross my arms and sit there. And by the end of the night, we were all on our feet, screaming and cheering for our knight, and just loving every second of it.
It's
come
like
on,
literally the best.
Right? And you get to eat with your hands.
Oh, I know. I even like some of my friends were like, I don't want to eat with my hands. That's gross. And then they went and they were like so into it. They were like, we're in the 1300s. I know, they had a great time. So
that's amazing.
I miss getting to wear like the dresses and the crown for sure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Is there a lot of backstage drama going on? Is it like a theater camp where it's like, oh, so-and-so... this is a ridiculous question.
Everyone's really nice. So every part was like... every part, for the most part, had like anywhere from like 6 to 8 alternates. So because in the summer they would do something like 20 shows a week, which is insane.
That's a lot of shows.
That's a lot of shows. And the one summer I was there, it was like blistering hot. You're in 3 layers of clothes and a crown, and it's like,
oh my gosh,
so hot. But dude, I was the baby princess. Everyone else was like veteran. Yeah, and they were all so nice to me. I'm still friends with a lot of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're all fabulous. The special shout out to like our cast manager Bill Hainsworth. He's like a fabulous voice actor as well, and
oh nice,
total cool guy. So I don't know, just yeah, the people make it fun.
I haven't been able to talk to you like chat talk with you since you went to the Baptist for Edith Finch. What was that like? Come on.
That was okay, so it's still like the most surreal thing. I still look at pictures and I'm like, that happened. It was insane. It was so fun. But like my dad went with me on the trip, but he didn't go to any of the events. So I went to the nominee party and the awards by myself and just like hung out with the Edith Finch creative team and stuff like that. And people were so nice to me because I was like this like single in the crowd little American girl having no idea what the heck's going on.
And you're there with
lovely.
And just the other people in the category. I mean, you're there with the who's who of when you think of voice actors. That's who you're there with. How cool was that?
I know. It's so cool. And I met Melina at the New York Game Awards when she won for Hellblade. So like when we saw each other, we hung out a bit at the ceremony and stuff like that because we'd been seeing each other at all the other parties and stuff like that.
Right.
And then I love all of them. They're all so nice. They were all just delightful and so nice to me, who's like this kid that has no idea, like fish out of water. It was the most lovely evening. I felt like a little princess, and you can't beat flying to London.
Yeah.
That's
so cool. Was your dad familiar with the games or gaming at all? Did he know who he was around?
Well, he didn't go to any of the events. He went. We're half British. My grandma, his mother, is a British citizen, so we have a lot of family over there.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, and it was my first time being there, but my dad has been going there since he was tiny.
Very cool.
So when I was going to the events, my cousins took him around and stuff like that. So he went sightseeing because that's more his jam. Yeah, so we kind of split off on those, but the rest of the time we went to like Oxford and we went everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. I want to go back.
Are you working on anything that you're allowed to say that you've been working? Because voice acting especially is such a hush-hush, video games is such a hush-hush industry.
I can't say anything right now. A couple exciting things in the works. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Good.
I feel like my voice just like went up like 6 octaves.
It really did.
That
was amazing. I gotta tell you.
Working.
You have such a poker face, Valerie.
I know. I'm awful. I'm really good at keeping secrets, but like you'll know if I'm keeping a secret. Like it's not
right.
Like I have to be tortured to tell, but I have a bad poker face.
Yes. Frankie says, I love Edith. I know, Edith Finch was such a great game. Are you kidding me? When you are choosing to, when you're deciding to say yes to something, what are the factors that go into that decision?
Oh gosh, it just has to be something new, something exciting, like a story that I feel passionate about. Which is a lot of things. I don't ever want to play. Well, that's the thing. I don't think there's a boring character. I think you can always find something exciting about someone that you can infuse with your own personality or own ideas. So I don't know. There's not a lot that I'd say no to.
Have you had
I really enjoy working.
Have you had the chance to play a villain or someone who you're not necessarily rooting for? And if so, does that change how you approach it?
I have on camera in regular like film. One of my favorite roles I've played is I played this really racist high school teenager.
Oh wow.
And I remember being in the callbacks for that, and it was racist for this. I love this girl. She was an Asian American actress, and my character had to be like super awful to her. And I remember being in callbacks with her, and the director was an Asian American woman, and she was just like, think of every awful thing you can say and like say it at her. And I just remember,
oh my gosh, like
doing the scene, and then afterwards like hugging this actress I just met and being like, I'm so sorry, I feel like the most terrible person in the world, I'm so sorry. But what the reason I say that that's one of my favorite roles is because it was the first time I had done like a villainous role that also had an arc. Who by the end of it, she realizes what an awful person she has been, and like kind of goes through retribution. And I just thought that was a really the other girl ends up saving her from an attack, and she just kind of completely realizes what a completely awful person she has been. And I thought that was exciting, because that's not something often you see, someone just kind of being surface level crappy,
right?
And then you rarely get to see that realization of, oh shit, I'm a really bad person, I need to change because I'm not right. So that was a very exciting thing to explore.
Yeah.
But I'd love to play more villains.
I've listened to a lot of actors talk about playing a villain, and one of the things they talk about is the fact that you can't see them as a villain. You know.
No.
And is that? Do you find that to be the case as well?
Yes, because you have to, when you're playing them, they believe they're right. And they're just and right. I mean, that's the thing you look at, to bring it back to Wolfenstein. I mean, you look at like the Nazi propaganda, and they believed so wholeheartedly that they were doing like the Lord's work, and so righteous and so just. And when you play something like that, you have to realize that their view is so skewed and so morphed and deformed, but they do think they're right.
Yeah.
Which is terrifying.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's
it really
so
is.
Frightening.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah. So, yeah, but when you're playing it, you have to focus in on that. It's weird.
Have you seen anything that's blown you away this year? What have you been watching lately?
Oh gosh, what have I seen lately that blew me away? I feel like all the movies I've seen have just left my brain. Oh my gosh, Midsummer.
Really?
Have you seen Midsummer?
I have not.
Okay, are you a horror fan?
I do like a Silence of the Lambs, or like a Get Out. Not necessarily like just a straight up slasher.
It's not. So
then I might like it.
I think you'd like it. It gets kind of bloody at the end.
Right,
and
that's fine.
Like, of course.
Of course,
so
we're playing Wolfenstein.
I know. We're not playing like Cuphead or something delightful. So basically, it's like a psychological thriller, and it's kind of framed around this couple's turmoil and breakup, and they end up going on a vacation to a commune in Sweden, and I can't spoil it for you because it's incredible, but it is the best film I have seen this year.
Wow.
So please go see it.
Very nice. Now, for someone who may not know, as you know, when you're doing something, when you're auditioning for film or TV, a lot of times you'll go in and read, or you may send in a tape to read. When you're auditioning for a voice actor job, what is the process for that?
So it kind of depends. Usually when I audition for just straight voiceover, I take my microphone, I create a pillow fort in my closet, and I record it at home.
People think that's like a sarcastic thing when people say that, but that actually works.
Oh yeah, I seriously have 2 blankets that I use specifically for recording, and then I like cocoon myself, and it's perfect. It like sounds so clean.
Yeah.
And I also live with 3 dogs, so the more soundproofing you can get, the better.
Right.
But occasionally you go in studio, which I always like, because then the session director is usually there and you get redirection, which I always love. But motion capture, you go in like a feature film audition. You go in as off book as possible. You go prepared to move around. So it's very, very much like an on-camera audition.
How did the character of Jess in Wolfenstein change from when you first went into audition and what you thought she was going to be to what ended up in the game?
So I went in only one time for my audition. I didn't have any callbacks or anything like that.
Really?
I went in once, right after I got nominated for the BAFTA, which is I think how they figured out who I was.
Right.
And the director was there, Tom Keegan, who is one of my favorite people on the planet.
Yeah.
And I went in thinking that Jess was kind of like kind of angry, kind of like tough and sarcastic and kind of pushy. Because when I got the breakdown, it said that they were very militaristic, very like badass. So I went in like, I know who this girl is. She's like a little army veteran, badass.
Yeah.
And then I went in and Tom was like, no, have fun with them. Like laugh about the fact that you got brains in your mouth and like grow up and just be like,
right.
be like Beavis and Butthead or something like
that. Yeah.
So that really warped. I didn't think there was going to be any humor in this game.
Yeah.
But I laughed more on this set than any other that I worked on.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, well I love the cast so much.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend went to Sweden with me too, and she bonded with everyone, so this was a very like good time. The whole set, Tom is the most wonderful director for actors I think I've ever worked with. And everyone's there having a great time.
Yeah. I mean, when you think of video games, a lot of times you think of like San Francisco or LA. You don't really think of Sweden. So were you kind of surprised that you got to go to Sweden?
Yeah, I remember getting the audition for this, and I remember it saying like Uppsala, Sweden, and I was like, where the heck is that? What's Uppsala?
Right.
And I don't know if you've ever looked up a picture of the Machine Game Studio in Uppsala, but it's literally in a tiny church from like the early 1900s or late 1800s that's been gutted out and turned into a studio. But if you walked by it, you'd just think it was an abandoned church.
Is that right?
And there's like a full studio in there. It's incredible.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we would walk from our hotel every day and then walk over through the streets of Uppsala and go to this little church, and then we'd record this.
That's so fun. And it has to be such a difference when you're recording opposite your fellow actors than just you in the booth by yourself trying to imagine what they sound like or how they fed you the line.
Yes, well, especially because for Soph and Jess, it's so bantery.
Yeah.
So for actually a good chunk of the sessions in LA, Shelby and I would get brought in at the same time, and one of us would be outside the booth reading the line to the other.
Really?
And then we would flip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is good because Shelby's also, I love improv and so does Shelby. So we would just really kind of bounce off each other a lot.
Yeah. Is there much improv in the game that we'll hear, or is it pretty much we hear what was scripted as far as just like the grunts or the random shouts to each other?
I feel like there's a few. I can't remember what, because it's been so many sessions.
Sure.
Because I've been asked that before. I know there was some stuff, and then
when we were filming in Sweden, we would do it. It never got filmed, but when the actors playing Anya and BJ were with us, we did a bunch of family improv as rehearsals. Like we did a ton of that beforehand, which
that's cool.
Kind of solidified our family dynamic.
Yeah,
we only worked with them 3 days. They came in at the tail end of our shoot.
Right.
So,
Logan says, oh, his parents hosted a foreign exchange student from Uppsala. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. It's such a cute town. If he gets the chance, he should go visit the exchange students over there.
That is so cool.
It's the prettiest little town. There's a castle. There's the tallest cathedral in all of Northern Europe or all of Scandinavia.
Wow.
Beautiful. Yeah.
That is awesome. So when we talked the last time for the Foot in the Door podcast, we were trying to devise a way for you to appear in a Descendants sequel on the Disney Channel. How is it going? How is it going?
You know, Kenny Ortega has not returned my calls yet.
He's so stuck up.
He's so busy. No, I definitely was obsessed with the third movie.
Yes.
I made my girlfriend record it, and I was doing a play the night it aired. So I came back at like 11 o'clock after my show ended. I came back, I was like, okay, I got dinner. We can start the movie now. And I definitely had a viewing party. So I'm obsessed with it. Kenny Ortega is still like my personal Lord and Savior. And you know, if they do a spinoff or if they do a fourth one, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that phone call.
And speaking of which, congratulations on what looked like, just from what I saw as far as the links and stuff, a really successful run of that play.
Thank you. It was a blast. I had played, I guess your viewers should know what I'm talking about. I was playing Wendy and Peter Pan in LA. And I've played Wendy before, like 4 years ago. So it was really nice just getting to do something light and fun and just completely silly and pantomime for the summer. It was kind of like being at summer camp. And it was a great theater with some really incredible talents, and I had a really great time.
As far as just the acting itself goes, do you prefer theater over film and TV just because you start and you stop all in one go? Or do you just prefer a set over a... how do you feel about those things?
You know, people ask me this all the time, and this is going to sound maybe pretentious, but I really like each medium for different reasons.
Yeah.
I love that on stage you can be on stage and tell a story sequentially for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
And then you can also, I love feeling the audience energy because they can really make or break a performance.
Yeah.
But for film and TV, I love that you are in the environment that you're supposed to be, that everything can be so small and intimate, and it's just about connecting with your fellow actor as opposed to projecting to an audience of 2,000.
Yeah.
And then for voiceover, it's so just about what you can bring through your instrument, your voice. And I really enjoy that. So I love all three.
When you
they're so different.
When you're not recording, what do you have? Not rituals, but what do you do to take care of your voice?
I do a lot of steaming. I drink a lot of tea.
Yeah.
I make sure to warm up every time before I record or do a voiceover audition or anything, because if I'm not warm, then you can very easily get hurt. And I've been singing for 10 years or so now. I was trained in musical theater since like the time I was 7. So just kind of maintaining a healthy voice is very important to me, because I have seen firsthand, I've had plenty of friends get really bad vocal injuries, and that's not something I want to dabble with.
Right. Well, Valerie, before I let you go, I know you're getting ready to go to the mouse's house. First of all, thanks for hanging out today. It's always good to catch up with you.
I love catching up with you. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties, but I'm glad we made this work to at least chit-chat through the rest of it.
Yeah, definitely. yeah, everyone in the chat is saying hello and nice meeting you. And so, yeah, just keep up the great work. And just kind of like how surprised I was when I realized it was you in this game. I can't wait to be surprised again. That's all I'll say.
I'm so excited to get to talk about the next one.
Oh,
soon.
man.
I know, I have some friends that just told me that they've been holding on to secrets for 2.5 years. Isn't that nuts?
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. NDAs are a frightening, are a very strong presence in this industry.
Yeah, they really are. Well, Valerie, have a great time at Disney. Eat a Mickey Mouse shaped popsicle for me.
I will.
And
thank you so much, Ed. I'm so glad we got to do this.
Yes, definitely. Thank you again for hanging out with us today. It's been awesome.
Of course. Have a great rest of your stream today.
Alrighty, sure will.
We'll talk soon.
Alrighty, take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
If you guys want to follow Valerie, you can do so. She is on Twitter. You can follow her over at Valerie Lohman, VALERIELOHMAN, and you can hang out with Valerie and say hello to her. And yeah, you guys, thank you for hanging out in the stream while I was chatting. I hope you enjoyed the chat. And Logan, take care of yourself. Neebs, how are you? Och, Freude. Lem, of course, is here, kind of trying to catch up a little bit on Geo. BJ Game, thanks so much for hanging out today. And yeah, thanks again to Valerie for chatting with us. I have no idea what the mission is I'm supposed to be doing. I've basically just been running around and shooting at stuff. Like this. There's that. My next guest is my niece Aubrey. She's over there. She and Sarah are working at the table, and so I thought I'd throw her under the bus there for a second. But how are you guys today? Enough of me chit-chatting. What are you guys up to? And what do you think? Control or continue with Wolfenstein? We'll do a... or, if you're large, Sniper Elite. Control... Sniper Elite or more Wolfenstein? What would you guys like to see? And I will, you know, because you guys have been awesome listeners today. Control, says Josh. Continue. I just started playing Control, says Frankie. Gonna try the Oculus Quest at Best Buy today. Nice! Lem says Control. Oh no, Frankie, we might have to part ways for a bit. It looks like Control is kind of taking over the votes. Pac-Man, says B. I'll meet you at the arcade, B. Bring the quarters. Rock Roll Martian, says Control. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and hop into Control then. Either Control or this is spoilers for me. So yeah, I'm gonna hop over into Control. When you change games on the PlayStation, it stops the stream. So the stream will stop. If you don't want to be spoiled on Control, that you will know that when the stream stops to get the heck out of Dodge. And yeah, I will. I'm down for Pac-Man as well, says Rock and Roll. You're the way I know if I'm gonna like a game, says Lem. Frankie says you can watch the first 2 intro. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so I'm gonna hop over to that. Just wanted to say thanks again for hanging out today. It was awesome hanging out with you guys and chatting with Valerie. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I will see you in a sec for some Control. I'll be right back.